Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths, you can all do so much better than the narcissist that was involved in your life. You need to know this in your heart of hearts. Look, for those of you that are fresh out, it's just happened. You're hurt, you feel betrayed, your heart's hurting, maybe uncontrollable tears, not eating, not sleeping. And even for those of you that are further along in your journey, but still have some ground to cover and still feel hurt and betrayed, you need to know and incorporate in your heart, mind and soul that you can do better. Life's not over. Life is not over because you've run into a narcissist, right? It doesn't matter what age you are. Life's not over, right? Yes, you may need to take a period of time alone. Yes, you may not even be wanting a new relationship right now. That's totally understandable with everything you went through. What I want you to try and understand is that these narcissists that are involved in your life leave their hooks in you. They taint your vision, they taint your mind, they disrupt your thinking, and they have you under the false pretense that you can't do better than them, or that you will never find someone again. And that's really not the way you need to think. First of all, it's good to be positive. It's not even being optimistic, right? It's not even being optimistic like delusional optimism. It's not delusional optimism, you knowing you can do better, right? It's not wasted time neither. That's something you need to get over. It doesn't matter if you've been involved with a narcissist in your life for decades or even a few months, right? It's not wasted time. This experience is to better you. The experience you went through with a narcissist involved in your life is one that awakened you to these deviants that exist in the world. It's one that awakens you to realize who you really are. It makes you realize that there is a difference between you and them. Whereas throughout the relationship and perhaps at the beginning, you believed they were on the same page. You believed they had good intentions for you. You believed they were a nice person. Now you don't see it that way. Or at least you're getting to that idea of not seeing it that way, right? It doesn't really matter where you're at in your journey, but the quicker you can incorporate in your mind, heart and soul that you can do better than this narcissist that was involved in your life, the easier it will get, right? You can all do so much better collectively as a group of empaths that you are. Wherever you're on in your healing journey, you can do so much better. Now, I know this sounds like I'm talking about romantic relationships, but realistically, they can affect us. Narcissists can affect you in friendships, family members, colleagues, associates. They can affect empaths and chosen ones from a variety of ways, a myriad of ways, right? But where it tends to, like, for example, say it was a dysfunctional family unit you were raised in. You've got the opportunity to build your own family now in the future and make sure it's not dysfunctional, right? Say it was a friend, you've got the opportunity to meet new friends. Say it was a colleague and associate, you've got opportunities to go to a new job or even meet new colleagues and associates, join your corporation or your place of work in the future, Romantic partners tend to cloud the mind a little bit more. And I'll break it down why I think that's the case. Because you were in love, perhaps, with these individuals, for a time anyway. You were in love with them. You felt like you shared a bond. You felt like you were a unit. You felt like you were one. You felt like you were your partner, your soulmate. And especially if you remember so-called good times, right? If you remember so-called good times, or you still remember so-called good times, I want you to eliminate those from your mind. I want you to realize it's not that they didn't love you. And I've made videos on this. I can't remember the title because it's actually a very useful... I think it's called Do You Think the Narcissist Loves You? It's actually quite a useful video. I think it's called that. I haven't got it in my notes right now. But it's not that the narcissists, I'll just touch on it now. It's not that narcissists involved in your life don't love you. It's that they've got a warped version of love, a deranged version of love, an obsessive version of love. And really, they love your supply, ultimately. They're not viewing you as a person. They're viewing you as supply, you see. So I don't want you to think that everything was fake. They're fake, right? But it's not that they didn't love you, right? So that will help you understand. I don't want any of you victims of narcissistic abuse that were involved romantically with narcissists in your life to think to yourselves, oh, they didn't love you. Oh, you know, everything was a lie. Like, look, they tried their best, but they're pretty fucked up. Sorry for my language, but they're pretty messed up individuals, right? But they tried their best that they could possibly do to love you, but it's not love. It's not that love you want, and that's why I want you to know that you can do so much better. You honestly will do so much better, right? I see in the comment section sometimes victims of narcissistic abuse saying, it's too late. It's too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. You can find someone, right? The problem occurs, right? Because majority of empaths and chosen ones, like yourselves, after they've given a huge part of themselves to a narcissist involved in their life, it's not a problem. Sorry, maybe I should backtrack on that. It's not a problem or an issue. But majority of chosen ones and empaths feel like they need a time to recuperate themselves after the relationship. So that's why the time factor plays on your mind. Because you don't feel ready yet, right? You don't feel ready yet to be involved in a new relationship. So you start thinking time's running out. And that's okay. That's okay. It's okay to think that, but I'm trying to say it's never too late, right? And I always mention this to try and reinforce someone that was with a narcissist for 25 years and he met his soulmate in his 70s and now they travel around the world together, or they have been traveling around the world together, and that's in his 70s. So realistically, it's never too late, you know? It's never too late. You can do so much better. Just like that gentleman, he was with a narcissist for 25 years, which is an awfully long time. You know, it's a very long time. But he woke up, found his soulmate. His daughter even likes his new partner. Like they have a bond, and you know, even his daughter can see that the mother was toxic and the mother was a narcissist, and you know. So for those of you that have children, perhaps that haven't woken up yet to the narcissist that was involved in your life, perhaps their parent, they will wake up eventually as well. So you don't need to worry about that at all, you know. But I just want you to all know that you can do so much better. I want you to get this in your mind, heart and soul. I want you to wake up in the morning and think, you know, you can do better. I want you to really think this and know this and believe it every day, you know. It's very important, right? It's very important. Some of you will realize this sooner on than others, right? But that's just the way it is. Every empath and chosen one heals at different rates. But it's very important to know very soon on, you know. Perhaps you run into some betrayal, or them breaking your trust, or them devaluing you, or you run into something with an narcissist involved in your life and it makes you detach. And then from that point forward, even though you're in hurt and in pain, and you may still have fond memories of them, you start to realize in your heart of hearts that you can do better. And you aim and you set out to raise that bar higher, you know. And sometimes it can take a few months to find someone new. You know, it's all different for you, you know, however long it takes you to heal. Sometimes it can take some years, you know. I'm not trying to make you daunted by that, or, you know, it's however long you want to really take, you know. It's however long you really want to take, because some chosen ones and empaths start to focus on their career and their projects and their goals and their ambitions, and they put kind of relationships to one side. And that's okay, you know. Putting relationships to a side for a moment, focusing on your projects, your career, that's okay. You know, that's okay if you want to do it that way. But I'm just trying to make sure that you know that you can do better in every single way, Like, I haven't really touched on this video, but you can do better in your career. You can do better in your projects, your goals, your business, your friendships, everything. You know, your new romantic relationships. You can do better in every aspect of this, and you are going to do so much better. They're not the benchmark. They're not the point of reference. This narcissist that was involved in your life is not the point of reference, right? Like, you're a point of reference in their mind. They're out there now trying to find better than you, which they fail miserably. You know, they're trying to top you, find someone better than you. You're their point of reference. In a way, it can be your point of reference to never go that low again, you know. But realistically, you should raise the bar a lot higher, you know. Where you set your sights, someone who you want to be involved in a romantic relationship should be someone so much higher. Someone with smarter, someone who's got better intellect, someone who's more genuine, someone who's empathetic, someone who's pure, someone who's honest, someone who's true, someone who's transparent. You know, you should really set the bar and the standard very high for yourselves, right? And never settle for less again. You've already done it, and look what's happened. You've already done it. So this video is just a reminder and kind of a refresher just to know that you can do so much better than a narcissist. And if you'd like to know more about the narcissist, if you'd like to know more about the new supplier's trash they knew about you before it ended, please click this video here. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.